there, and he's done a great job with the Raw this season and deserved premiership and now deserved grand final appearance as well. And he spoke there about the intensity, and we've been talking about it a lot as well, because that 2 weeks off, so a lot of people think that's great, you have a bit of a rest, but sometimes it's better to be playing like the Victory, although they did get a little bit tired, and you saw it in the game. But those 2 weeks can also have the opposite effect, so lucky that they did get through tonight. Yeah, and it took them about 20-25 minutes to actually get into the game, so although they are fresh, you always lack that match fitness. Training does not replace games, simple as that. So, yeah, Mike was right there, and you know, they'll be looking to work hard this week leading up into the final. Yeah, and this was obviously a great game to lead them into, and Scotty was trying to ask him about the tactics for the next game. We're going to preview that after the next break, Foz. But in this game here, once the Raw got on top, it only looked like one winner, although the Victory had some chances at the end. Yeah, in the last 8 minutes. But before that, I'm sure even Kevin Muscat and Victory fans would acknowledge that, gee, they had some great chances, you know, the Raw, and they weren't able to hurt them for the majority of the second half. They had some good opportunities in the first, Victory, but then the Raw really closed them down in the second half, and they're stepping forward all the time, stopping that exit pass out of defence, and their fullbacks were coming in on the wingers and being able to win it back all the time. You know, think about how many chances they were through. Liam Miller was through with a shot where he could have taken it forward. Barisha was through there. You know, there's a great situation here, right, where they got behind. That was beautiful play, actually, through the press all the way from the keeper. It was absolutely fabulous, and it summed up the Raw. I thought they were very, very strong tonight. They answered a lot of questions tonight about their end of season. I was interested to hear Mike Mulvey there talking about after they clinched the premiership, they then upped the workload and up the conditioning, and now they're just backing off on that and tapering for this week and next. Okay, beautiful. For the Victory, I think for some of their players, there's no question that the toll of the last month certainly told. But by the same token, the Raw controlled the game and kept going at them, and made them work extremely hard, and that's a key against a team who's had a packed workload. They didn't sit back, they went. And, you know, here's more very good moments where the Raw could have got much more out of it. I agree with what they both said there. Scotty McIntyre to Mike Mulvey said, fabulous advertisement. Here's a great moment again. He could have taken that forward. Great advertisement for the league. Really was brilliant. It was a lot of attacking football. Great structure to both teams. Two similar philosophies but different systems. And both had plans against the other. They struggled in the second half to deal with forward runs from midfield in particular. Matty Mackay got behind a lot. Liam Miller got behind as well. Barisha dropping in was very effective in the second half. So they have a lot of variation to their play, Raw, which I thought made the difference until, well, at least for 82 minutes. Yeah, and we've seen this, the last frenzy a little bit there. We spoke about that, Jason. What's your view on that one? We heard Foz's. What about you for that penalty claim? On the I don't think it was convincing. I said to Fozzie, if Melbourne had perhaps whinged a little bit more, complained a little bit more. But the ball came to Archie, so Archie was almost like, well, I've still got a chance to do something here. Well, exactly. That's why Australia probably allowed it to. There you go. Archie he had that bit of moment thinking maybe it's a penalty. He was perhaps waiting for the referee to point to the spot. But, I mean, when a defender goes down like that in a box and the attacker falls, automatically. But he hasn't won the. He's definitely. We don't know if we can't see from there if he's touched him, but he definitely hasn't touched the ball. No, well, exactly, exactly, and the ball rolled forward, so it's indicating the ball would have rolled sideways had he touched it. But I think the Melbourne Victory players probably could have done a little bit more in terms of convincing the referee. I know it's not a good thing, but had they done that, you've seen them given. But from where the referee is, he must have had to rely, because the defender's come across in front of his, obscured his vision, the same as it's ours. The big question is, was there contact? If it's contact, it's a penalty. He's had to rely on his assistant referee for sure, but you wonder whether he was also in the best of positions. That's where you need the referee along the goal line, right? In that moment is a perfect example. He's there, he says yes or no, and then it clears it up for everyone, because that's controversy. You're never going to get over that now, because Mark Milligan said, did he say there was contact, or did he say I think there was contact? What did he say? No, he felt there was contact. Okay, so he said it in a very nice way. If it's contact, 100% penalty. Yeah. That's you know, because it was lovely play by him. And Matty Smith rushed in because he wants to attack the ball, stop the shot. So he rushes in 100 miles an hour. He's brought him in, gone past,
tell you what,
Well,
it's big. It's a huge call. It'll
be very interesting to hear Kevin Muscat's thoughts on the matter. He's now talking to Scotty.